Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today I wanted to have a real quick talk with you about why you shouldn't buy files that have all been crammed into one box. So this is kind of a little tip that I got from Tom Latney of Pepin, Wisconsin. He's a master locksmith up there, and he uses files quite exclusively on a lot of his work. But what I was explained to by him while I was taking an apprenticeship with him was the fact that to not buy files that all come into a box or that's been wrapped up together and slid around on each other's surfaces. And at first I was like, well, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but after he explained it, it really does make sense. So you've got two hardened pieces of tool steel here, basically, very hard files, right? And if the manufacturer ships them where they're just sticking up against each other and they're rubbing around inside the box, you're essentially taking that high carbon steel file and you're rubbing it against something else that is exactly just as hard as it is. And so therefore you are dulling the file. So before it ever even gets to you. So if you order something online and it gets to you and the files are just crammed in the box, there's nothing protecting the file surfaces away from each other, send the files back. They've already sent you dull files. Now, one of the tricks of keeping your file tuned up and nice and clean is you need to take and get yourself one of these bad boys. This is called a file carder. These are absolutely imperative to have if you're going to take and be doing good clean filing work. They only work in one direction. I plan on doing a video in the future about how file carders work. But they card out and they clean out the grooves of the chips. So when you're doing delicate filing, not really hogging it off, but when you're doing delicate filing, the chips have a tendency to get stuck in the teeth, and then if you skate over that enough, you can actually clip off a tooth. So if they get packed up in there too tight, it'll actually dull in the file quicker. So the file carder helps keep the junk out of the cutting teeth, so it clears the chips that are being peeled out and will help the lifespan of your files. So a place that I have found a real good resource is at Lowe's. If you go to Lowe's, and hashtag not sponsored by Lowe's, but here recently I went to my local Lowe's and I have found a really good resource of files. Now these are not a name brand file, or this one isn't. This one here is a Nicholson file. It was made in Mexico, but it's still a good file. This is really sharp and it's working really well so far, and so on with this one. And they came packaged individually. That's what struck me and caught my eye. A lot of files that I've seen online that come in a box out of like 10, and you just see them all just crammed together with no protection between the surfaces. So again, don't buy new files. Send them back if they're all rubbing against each other and stuff like that, because essentially you're paying for a dull file. So I hope this quick tip helped you. Let me know if it did in the comment section down below. And if you have any other type of files that you use besides Nicholson files or what you can get at the store brand, drop that down in the comment section as well. I will leave a link, an affiliate link that goes to help support the channel. I do get a small commission and a kickback every time you buy from the link. If you're in the market to get a file carder, I'll leave a link to that in the description. And I will also leave a link to my most used files that I use in the workshop. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like, comment, and also subscribe if that's something you're into. And like always, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.